filibuster has been broken. So now we move on toward nominating the next Supreme Court Justice, Neil Gorsuch. Now that process can go forward. The filibuster broken 55 to 45 voting on the Senate. Now, if they only needed simple majority, of course, and you do your math, that means that some Democrats would have had to help out the Republicans, and red state Democrats actually did. Senators Heidi Heitkamp, Joe Donnelly, and Joe Manchin, all states that President Trump won. Brian Kilmeade, you are perched with your pen. What's happening?
A couple of things. I'm surprised these three vote with him, so they're up to 55. I get that. So they could have bowed out because they didn't like the nuclear option. It's not going to be official until Friday night. But I am surprised in the end. Senator Michael Bennet from Colorado, they're buddies, evidently. He introduced him, not necessarily endorsed him, but introduced him. He votes against him, so they're stuck at 55. And I just wonder, with the power that Senator Schumer has, he couldn't have went up to his people and said, give me a few more votes for this, because I'm going to put the pressure on him in June or July, the next time there's a Supreme Court justice. Instead, you're 5 votes from not needing the nuclear option, and they're going to let it die knowing they have 3 courageous Democrats who voted their conscience.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point. Real quickly, so Gorsuch originally would have needed the 60. They got 55. You're saying, come on, you couldn't go and beg for 5 more. Marie?
Well, let's not pretend like this is all about courage. Donnelly, Heitkamp, and Manchin in my party are all up for re-election in 2018 in states that Donald Trump won. So yes, I'm sure they're looking at this independently, but there is also politics at play in how they voted.
Marie, would you also say that he came off so competent, so strong, it wouldn't take a leap of faith to get behind him? Like when I see Senator Lindsey Graham say, you know, Kagan's not my choice, but she is worthy. I'm voting for him. That's the mindset I thought would get him to 60.
Marie, you don't think they could have picked up 5 more votes and avoided this whole thing, this nuclear option?
Honestly, I don't. Not after, and I know this is like the thing that's like the bee in my bonnet, not after our nominee from our president didn't even get a hearing.
Wow.
That is, and if the situation were reversed,
that's
how hard would
I
that be to
can't
get
get over it that years of counseling might not undo.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Cher tweeted about it.
That is a serious amount of I can't get over you.
Do you want some cheese with your
boyfriend
wine?
style?
No.
If you're comparing this to personal life,
but
it hasn't been
that long. And look,
but this is very serious. We're talking about the Supreme Court.
Yes, and Merrick Garland should have gotten a hearing. That's how serious it was.
Wow.
But if you're like, we're just doing this. He's really qualified. He's an amazing man. But you know what? Revenge is more important.
No,
that is quite the message for Democrats to use.
But the message the Republicans
more on this when we come back
same.
and outnumbered. Stay with us.
Revenge.